Okay, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Yumna Pratama, and today I'm going to present about invisible editing and broadcast narrowcast codes. So let's check this. Okay, so the first is about invisible editing. As you can see that semiotics often refer to reading, film, or television, a notion which may seem strange since the meaning of filmic image appears not to need decoding at all. So, when we encounter a shot in which someone is looking off screen, we usually interpret the next shot as what he or she is looking at. So, let's watch this scene of the movie.
誰？
だから町子おばちゃんって言ってるでしょ。早くここを開けなさい。早く開けなさい。何してる？早く開けんか。
いや、
早く開けろ。ミカ、こら。
あんたいい加減にしなよ。
だって
早く開け。
お姉ちゃんダメ。
何よ。
お姉ちゃん？お母さん？
Okay, so you already watched the scene of the movie, the Japanese movie. As you can see that language makes us carry us a lot of understanding to interpret the meaning of the movie itself. But the problem is all of us cannot understand the Japanese word, right? Maybe some of you, but we don't understand at all. But as we can see, we can interpret the sign, semiotic sign inside the movie itself. For example, like the position, as you can see in the movie, the girls is curious, is a worry about what is happening in front of the door, why the mysterious person is knock the door. So yeah, that's we can interpret what's going on there, even though we don't understand the language, but we can still understand the sign of the movie itself. So let's continue. Well, as you can see, if we don't understand the language, the Japanese language itself, but we can understand what will happen next, what the next shot will happen. For example, like there is the sounds in the movie, the Japanese movie, the knock, and we will know what happened next. So of course, the girls is curious, wants to walk to the door, but she's afraid of like that because the sounds of the mysterious person looks dangerous and wants to threaten her. That's how we can interpret, even though we don't understand, but we can easily understand the situation there. That's it. Thank you. Okay, so next is about the Cinematic Convention is a agreement of about making the movie, making the shots, making the property and so on, and we are going to discuss about the shots here. So number one is establishing shot. As you can read this, soon after a cut to a new scene, we are given a long shot of it, allowing us to survey the overall space, followed by closer cut-in shots focusing on the details of the scene. And the second, re-establishing shot, we are used when needed, as in the case of the entry of a new characters. As you can see before, you saw the girls, the kids, and after that there is a new character coming, maybe her sister or older sister perhaps. And yeah, that's the way re-establishing shots. And the third is in point of view shot. The camera is placed usually briefly in the spatial position of a character to provide a subjective point of view. As you can see the movie there, the Japanese movie, the girl, you can see the shots focus on the girl and also focus on the older sister and also focus on the mysterious person who is behind the door, who is knock the door hardly. So there are 3 point of view, I guess, as you saw the movie. Okay, well, next we are going to discuss about conventional sound codes included features such as number one, diegesis sounds should be relevant to the story. As for example, we already seen the Japanese movie there, and you can hear the sound is so much like a tension and fear, because it's like that's the characteristic of horror movie or like a psychopath movie and so on. So you can identify that sound to the movie itself. And the second is hierarchy. The dialect should override background sounds. And seamlessness, no gaps or abrupt change in the sound. And the next, integration, no sound without images or vice versa. And the fourth, readability, all sounds should be identifiable. And the last, motivation, unusual sound should be what characters are supposed to hearing. Okay, so next we are going to discuss about broadcast and narrowcast codes. According to Fiske 1982-78 FF, broadcasts which are shared by a member of a mass audience, a wider audience, a lot of audience. On the other hand, narrowcasts which are aimed at a more limited audience. For example, like pop music is a broadcast code. As you can see, you can hear from a radio, from television, and so on, which is they aim this message to a lot of audience, a mass audience. On the other hand, ballad is a narrow case code, which is not a lot of people, not many people like ballads. So usually ballad performance are usually shown in certain cases. For example, like people who like to art and ballads and they like dancing, so they prefer to subscribe this channel. That's the example of broadcast and narrowcast codes. Okay, the next is about Fiske suggests that narrowcast or elaborated codes have the potential to be more subtle. On the other hand, broadcast or restricted codes can lead to cliché.